This is my new show. This is the. We are right before the show. This weekend it's the opening, and so these are all paintings from 2014, and these are the newest series of birds that I did. They're kind of like really fast, and they're a bit cartoon-like, very simple drawings with the ink. And these are I really like these paintings because they're really fresh. They're really powerful. This one is one of my favorites in the show. This one is called Cesare Attolini, which is the best tailor in the world, with Rubinacci, of course. And so this is the new series of very complex paintings I've done. They are really it's a different style, but I was trying to do something different and explore different style. And this one is called Lobsters. It's kind of like a card from holidays. Very smooth colors, very calm colors with the red that pops out. This is the new series of sculptures I did. I wanted to start with something very primitive, like Lucio Fontana did at the beginning when he was starting sculptures. I wanted to do like kind of 2D sculptures, thin. You can put it on the wall like this, and you have this one has two faces on both sides, painted. But I think this is really a cool object on the wall, because I like the shadows. It kind of really creates the movement. It really it's kind of like calligraphy, and it's really inspired from what I did in the street. I did this technique on the sidewalk, but there I cut the wood with a saw, and did the dripping that I do in the street directly on the painting. On the sculpture, on the wood. And so yeah, I was very happy because it's really I think it's a beautiful object to have on the wall. It's kind of they are kind of friendly, I think. This one is called Ayrton Senna. I wanted to call it Ayrton Senna because it's kind of the best pilot of all time, maybe the best pilot of all time. You have the yellow that reminds you of the circuit of the racing yellow, and the black that is kind of like the tires or the road. So there is kind of a movement to it that reminds me of racing, of competition, of innovation, of performance. I think it's a very interesting piece. This is one of my favorite pieces of the show, and yes, and I did this also. I was inspired by Hublot, because Hublot did a limited series of Big Bang and also King Power Ayrton Senna, they are all black with just the signature red or yellow. So I think that was part of my inspiration. The spirit of performance and of racing and of automobile, which is one of my big influence. Yeah, so this is the new sculptures. This one is called La Poelcan, as comment dire, as an petit clin d'œil for Lapo, which is, as we know, according to Tom Ford, the most stylish man in the world. I love this guy. And well, these are the sculptures, and we have another one right here, which I like too. It's called Cali Girl. This is a very interesting piece. This is on aluminium. This is a dripping on aluminium. So as you move around, you know, you have some colors are disappearing and some are popping out, and it's really close to what I did in the street in Paris. You know, all the masks, the faces. So again, if you're interested in collecting pieces, this is very iconic piece, I can say, because you know, it's really connected to what I did in the street. It's called Gold Symphony, and this one is called the Dream of the Tiger, and again, it's kind of a new series. I wanted to really you know, explore the movement and the composition in a new way, and so I started, you know, I was drawing with the color first, and then I worked on the color with the black, you know, going around all the colors, the little details. So there is depth to this picture, and really there is a movement, and you know, it's really like a dream, you know. It's like when you're dreaming, you're trying to see the whole picture, but you can't, you know. As you look around, the picture is fading, you know. You can't really get the whole picture, or look at someone in your dream. It's kind of the same thing here, you know. You're like, you know, parts are disappearing and moving, and it's like, it's really a dream, you know. So it's called the Dream of the Tiger. So you don't know if you have two tigers here. You don't know if they are playing or fighting, or I don't know. They have the rhinoceros, their friend. I don't know. It's kind of, here you have a tree, you know, and the signature, of course. So yeah. So this one is also you know, the series of the birds, kind of like signatures. It's called Gold Rush #2. There's a #1. It's already pre-sold, and yes, this one is, I think, you know, very elegant piece, very simple, kind of like a signature, and you know, I'd like to see it framed though. It's gonna be cool shit. And this one is called The Smartest Guys in the Room. It's you know, it's about this movie about the fall of Enron. I think, yeah, it's Enron. And so you see bulls rushing, kind of like rhinos and bulls and cows. It's kind of like les grottes de Lascaux. And you know, they're disintegrated and transforming, and there is a rush, you know, that kind of reminds me of you know, this Wall Street when everything was falling apart and it was the big mess. So yeah, it's called The Smartest Guys in the Room. So here again you have an aluminium piece, which is really close to what I did in the street. Again, very iconic. And you know, with the reflection, it kind of you know, it kind of affirms something. You know, the viewer is like, you can, you know, you see yourself in the reflection. And again, this one, I think, has it's called Ultra Kawaii, and it's called Ultrakawa. It means it's cute, ultra cute in Japanese, because I think there is a friendly edge to it, you know, with the pink, the movement, like a caressing movement, you know. So yeah, I think it's I like this piece. I think it's friendly. And, that's it. So I want to show you the other part of the show. You have the TV there. They're working on they're doing an interview and for the show. So it's my first show in Orléans, which is my, you know, it's the city where I've spent most of my childhood and teenagehood. And instead, my mother is here for 10 years, no, 15 years, and well, this is my first show here, so I'm happy because I can bring all my friends, all the teachers, all, you know, all the people I know from back in the, I mean, old friends can come to the show. On doit bouger du champ, non? On doit bouger du champ. C'est bon, c'est fini?
Ah, cool.
Marteau-piqueur. Ah, c'est chiant. Well, so I love this area here because it's really, you know, it's really natural. You know, you come in the gallery, you have space. You can come, you can smoke at the opening. You can, I don't know. It's a cool gallery because I don't know. There's a good energy in this gallery, and so I'm really happy again to do this show. And you have the beautiful flowers, roses. Smells good. It's a cool place. And so here again you have new sculptures. I didn't give title to these ones, but I don't know, they will be sold too. This one is a small. It's one of the small aquarelle series, I mean watercolors that I did. It's I did this summer, you know, using my inspiration from the summer, you know, the sea. You know, I was on holiday in Tuscany with my girlfriend, and we were in Montargentario with friends, and you know, it's a magic place. You know, you have amazing, like for inspiration, it's amazing. You know, you have you know, the colors, the food, the wine, everything is amazing for inspiration. And you know, so this one is inspired by the, you know, the colors, the leaves, we were near the sea in San Vincenzo. So this is from Italy. This is called L'homme qui murmurait à l'oreille des chevaux. So it's kind of like a guy taking care of the horses, and you don't know if the scene takes place, you know, 3,000 years ago or 3,000 years from now. You know, it's kind of like there is no, you cannot, you know, like you cannot tell if it's in the future or in the past. You know, I mean, it's kind of intemporel, right? So this one is called Tigers Fighting in the Jungle, and it's acrylic on paper. It's one of my favorite work because it's really simple, it's really elegant, and I really enjoy looking at this work. You know, in the picture, you have this little piece of dust and exploding, and the stripes, you know, going like this. So yeah, I like this picture too. And yeah, this one is called Ibiza because it's a place me and my friend love. A lot of great people, authentic people, and I think it's very authentic, this place, because it's really elegant, and at the same time, you know, it's colorful. You can party, you can meet amazing people, and great music in the summer, good festivals, and also, you know, again, you know, the nature is very, 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 very present. The sea, I mean, this picture really make me think of the flowers, the different flavors exploding, and again there's a friendly edge to it, that I like. It's yeah, and this is also from the watercolor series that I did this summer, inspired from the sea and everything. This is called the Bucket Regatta series, which is the most beautiful regatta in the world, maybe the most beautiful regatta, with the most beautiful boats. And again, it's I'm really inspired by the performance and sport and water sports, and this it's incredibly elegant, and at the same time it's dangerous. It's kind of like a James Bond scene. If you look at it from closely, you have the the drips. Everything is kind of like exploding and disintegrated, and it's like it's there is only the movement left, and that's what I want to do. I want to when you look at it from far, far away, you think it's simple drawings from the sea. En fact, it's really like it's all in pieces and exploding and reconstructed, and so that's I think it's a cool series. And these are the fishes. These are the dolphins, right? So if you look at from closely, you see all the bubbles, and like where the image, the construction of the image is all about movement. Again, it's you have the bubbles, you have the it's all like it's I don't know. I like this piece a lot too. And here it's called it's a diptych actually, but we're selling it I mean, you can buy one of the or the other. It's and this one is called Ferrari F12, which is again one of my big inspiration, which is the automobile sport, And well, maybe when I sell a lot of paintings, I will buy one of these, Ferrari F12. So yeah, this one, they're like signature, really fast work, and a lot of movement, a lot of rhythm, and again, the authenticity of the movement is very clear. There is integrity to the movement that I enjoy, doing. I really enjoy doing these pieces, because it's really simple, and again, when you do it, you have the strokes, but the color, because it's ink, the color it's moving, it's alive, when you do it, you don't really control it. It's kind of melt in the paper, and you don't control much, So this is what I like. I like when I don't control the movement and the pieces, because it's so fun to do. And this is called King Power, like the watch, because again, performance timepieces are one of my big inspiration. I love horlogerie. I love the and this is named King Power after the Hublot King Power, which is one of my favorite timepiece. So this is very very simple bird, very fast again. The color is very striking. It's like kind of a yellow gold, that remember, I mean, I was inspired of the new ceramic. It's a ceramic and gold mix that Hublot did, and it's called the Magic Gold. so it's an unscratchable watch. You know, you cannot scratch it. You can scratch it only with diamonds. You know, and so I was inspired with this, you know, magic gold, and I was watching an interview of Jean-Claude Biver, which is again a guy that I really like. That is really inspiring for me. Is always, you know, pushing forward the Hublot. So this one is it's one of the big series I did about on the masks. You know, it's like the mask of you know, when you collect African masks. You know, you have there is a spirit. There is something, you know, going like that. You know, from the picture, it's like there is really an energy and something spiritual coming out of the picture. It's really like when you collect, you know, African masks, and you have a lot in your house, and you feel something. You know, you feel almost like there is someone in the house. You know, it's a spirit. You know, and these are like spirits. And you know, when you look at it, you know, it's like water. There is gold melting and transforming, and you know, and you don't know if it's snow or ice, or you know, it's really like the spirit of the water or of the ocean. Or, I don't know. And you know, I always the big signature, you know, which I really like to do, you know, because for me the signature is so important. You know, it's not because I'm egoistic or that I sign so big. It's because really I think it's important to it helps you read the picture. You know, there is this unity that is created with the signature. It's very, very important. You know, if I was sign, sometimes I sign smaller, sometimes I don't sign at all. But this one was, you know, I like this big, you know, calligraphic signature, like really lots of movement. You know, it's the same here. You know, I did this one just before for the interview with the TV, and yeah. So here you can see the signature too. If you come closer, you see the signature. They're smaller, you know, because the picture didn't need a big signature in this one. You know, the smaller was better. So I did gold signature. So again, you know, when I do this signature, not the same color as the picture, it always reminds me of, you know, of Hublot. You know, this limited Ayrton Senna pieces that I really, really love, and they're like I don't know, they're like, you know, it's a cool object. You know, it's like, yeah, I don't know, it's a cool object. You wanna own it. You wanna collect it, and I don't know, like for me, you know, signature is like especially gold signature really reminds me of, you know, of Christmas. You know, when you have all the presents, and it's all packed in beautiful bows, and you have the, you know, you unpack the stuff, and you see the brand. You know, it's beautiful package with gold brand, and you know, I mean, it's like a beautiful gift, you know, and it's really friendly. It really reminds me of this, you know, celebrating, you know, Christmas or gifts of presents, and it's like a, you know, beautiful object you wanna keep, and yeah. So this again is one of the watercolor series I did this summer, and really inspired from, you know, Tuscany. You know, it's kind of new that I draw horses, and it's a very special construction. You know, the horses. You know, the anatomy of the horses is very special. You know, the muscles, everything is it's very, very weird to draw, you know. It's very hard to draw too. And so this one is like a cosmic horse, you know. It's like kind of like, I don't know, Japanese movie with you know, monsters, and I don't know. I like this one a lot too. And yeah, here again you have watercolors that I did this summer. And again, this one is called Monte Argentario, which is where I go on a holiday. This one is called Sotheby's Auction Highlights, which is, it kind of looks like a, you know, a charity night. You know, there you have a couple here. You know, they're going to, you know, the guy looks a bit drunk. You know, like I don't know if he's gonna be able to drive. You know, it's after the party and everybody's going out. You know, there you have this guy right here going to drive his car, and you have all the cars and the red carpet. And I wanted to catch, you know, this atmosphere, you know, of beautiful night in, I don't know, Monaco or whatever, for you know, a sale in, special sale in Sotheby's, or I don't know. This is, I think this is my favorite picture of the show, because I don't know, there is something elegant about it, and romantic that I really enjoy. And you see this beautiful girl with the, you know, beautiful, you can imagine, beautiful Valentino dress, and this, you know, I don't know, there is something romantic, you know, that I like, and yeah, I think it's my favorite picture. So this one is called Maltese Falcon, which is the biggest yacht in the world. I mean, I think it's the biggest, because it was our biggest painting in the show. I took this. I took this title because it's, you know, it's very bright. The colors are very exquisite, and the whole movement is, you know, it's crazy. It's like a renaissance, you know. It's like kind of, you know, it's like an albatross or a phoenix, you know, kind of, you know, it's the rebirth of life, and you know, it talks about, you know, innovation and creativity and freedom, and you have all this in this picture. You know, it's really special. You know, if you think about it, you know, I don't know, the gold kind of attracts you, you know, and I don't know. I did this piece, you know, maybe, I don't know, 20 minutes. It was very fast, you know. It was in a day where I was super inspired, you know. I was in the rush, you know. I needed to express myself. I did this at my mom's, you know, in Orléans, in the living room. So I put plastic on the floor, you know. Usually I paint a lot in Orléans at my mom's, you know. I put plastic on the floor, and I just take my colors and I draw. And this is what I did this summer, maybe in 20 minutes, you know, very fast. And yeah, again, you know, I used the inks, and the ink is very, you know, very bright. The colors are very, 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 very bright, and this is what I like about ink. It's super easy. It's fluid. It's really easy to work with, and you have an amazing quality of color, and yeah, it's really fun to do. And this one is called the grill, because it looks like he has a grill, you know, like the rappers, and so yeah, and with the gold, and you know, it's kind of like I don't know, like the spirit of a rapper or something. Yeah, and this is one of my big series on the masks and the spirits, and yeah, you don't know if it's water, if it's gold, you know, super hot gold melting and transforming, and this is what I like about this picture. Like the colors are really pop, you know. And again, you have the signature, very like a calligraphy, you know. So yes, this is pretty much it. This is the last piece of the show.